Hi guys, Monica here. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video. I'm going to be reviewing Maybelline's Fit Me foundation, their concealer, and their Fit Me powder. So if you guys would like to see that tutorial, then please keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start out with the foundation. So this is in color 110 Porcelain because as you can see I'm really white. So we're going to see, this is the matte poreless. So we're going to see, haven't even opened this so I'm not even sure what to expect. Okay, this is what it looks like with the cap off. I'm used to my CoverGirl pump bottle, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. So we're going to go old school and take our finger and dump it over kind of like that. We're going to dot on our face. So we'll try that. This is the way I used to apply my foundation back in the day, so we'll see. So we're just going to make like little spots all over my face here. I'm not sure how much of this I'll need. When I use my CoverGirl, I usually use about 3 pumps. So I'm not sure about this. So we're just going to go what looks about to be normal, and then if we need more, then we'll just add more. Okay, so I'm going to be blending it out with a damp Soho sponge. It's just like a beauty blender. So I'm going to go ahead and do it just like I normally do my CoverGirl foundation. So we're just going to blend it out. I don't know how well the coverage is going to be, but we'll see. So far, I'm not really all that impressed, to be honest. I mean, I know we're just starting out and I haven't finished, but I usually like it to cover a lot more than what this is covering. So far I'm not really too fond, but that's okay. We'll see. I also purchased the concealer and the Fit Me powder, so we'll see if that helps a little bit. The problem that I've been experiencing lately with the CoverGirl is that it looks like when you put it on, it looks really good, and then after a few hours, or actually just a couple of hours, it's starting to look really dark and cakey. So, and I only put a little bit on, so I'm going to dab a little bit more on my finger here for my forehead. So far, I mean, it's light. It's really light, which I'm not really liking, like I said. So, I don't know if this is going to be one of my new favorites or not. It's just, right now, not looking like what I want it to. I like to try to hide all of my freckles, I've said before. So, right now, it's not really doing a very good job of doing that. I can still see all of my freckles. It's not quite thick enough, but we're trying it. Okay, so that is the first application. I believe it does say that you can build coverage. So we might go with I think another little shot on our face. Just because, like I said, it's not covering everything that I want it to cover, that I think it should cover. So we're going to try to build it up a little bit. So we'll see. It's just really light right now. Which if you're looking for a light foundation, then that's fine, but right now I'm not too impressed. So, just keep dabbing that in. This does seem to match my skin tone a little bit better than CoverGirl's. But, like I said, I'm not really too impressed with the coverage, but I'm not going to make my final decision until I get everything on. So, we'll see. I'm also going to take some pictures using this foundation, so we'll see how it looks in the pictures as well. Okie dokie. I think everything is blended in, so that's what it looks like after 2 applications. So we're going to put the cap back on that. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and try out the concealer. So I got this in Fair, number 10. Like I said, I'm pretty fair, so we'll see how this looks. We're going to put this right here on our hand. Just put a little dot like that. I'm going to dot it on with my fingers. And then we'll smooth it out with our little sponge over here. So putting it in the spots that I want to try to conceal here. Okay, now we're going to use our sponge again. We're just going to dab that out. Go to this side. Just like that. And then down into our little triangle shape. And then I go up and I kind of fan it out just a little bit. Just like that. And then down the center of my nose. And then I take what is left and go up on the side. And then under and around. Okay. So far, the concealer looks good. Like I said, I'm not really feeling the foundation. So far, the concealer looks good. Okay, so we'll let that sit and dry just for a second. And then we will grab our brush for our powder. So I have the Fit Me powder, which is in 120 Classic Ivory. It's the lightest one that they had. That's what it looks like. It's got a little mirror on the bottom too with a little sponge, which I never use, but good. So we're going to take our flat brush right here, a little bit on there. I like to tap it off, and then I like to start at my nose and kind of go to the sides. And then my chin and around my mouth. The reason I do that is because I like to give my concealer time to set before I start trying to powder to keep it in place. So I like to go around just like that. Just like so. And lately I've had a lot of problems with concealers creasing on me, so I'm kind of curious to see if this concealer is going to crease. So we will find out. And I'm just going to lightly take what is left of it and just go around just like that. Just like so. Okay. And that is pretty much it for that. So far, I'm not going to put anything else on so I can actually just talk about what is on my face. So far, like looking in the mirror that, of course, is in front of you guys, and then looking in this one, it's not bad. I do see a couple of spots that I think that it could have covered better, but as far as like blending in and looking good, I give it maybe on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, maybe a 7. Like I said, there's a few spots that could have been better, and I had to apply it twice. So I'm not sure. I think this would be okay if I was going for like a light day, and my skin was in pretty good condition that day. But if it was in like just really bad condition, I don't think that this would even attempt to cover it. So far I'm not very impressed with the formula. It just looks a little too light for me. But it could be because I am used to wearing this one, the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. So I'm not sure. But as far as the under eye concealer goes, I think it did a pretty good job. I don't know. We'll have to see how it holds up at the end of the day, if it's going to crease or not. The powder, I do like the powder. It does seem really nice and light, which is good. So I do like this. So like I said, I'd give it probably like a 7. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and then we will check back at the end of the day. Right now it is 11:30, so we're going to check back towards the end of the day and see how it held up, if there was any oil or if there was any creasing or anything like that. And then I will get back to you guys and let you know that. Okay guys, so it is now 7:30. So I've been wearing this for a good while. At least more than 3 hours. It has held up pretty well. As you can see, I'm in my house coat and my hair is up because I'm getting ready to go wash off my makeup. I will say one thing. I think that the shade that I got is definitely a little too pale for me. So I think I would probably went with the next shade. But it did pretty well. I took pictures in it today. I also did a couple of videos along with my vlog in it. So like I said, I will have to stick with maybe a 7 or 8 on this one. It's definitely not my favorite, but as kind of like a last resort, if like CoverGirl was out, then I would go to this. I think I will try though mixing this and my CoverGirl together and maybe see if I can get the perfect shade, because it seems like my CoverGirl lately is a little too dark once it gets on my face, and that's not using any powder or anything like that. So maybe if I mix them together, I'll get the perfect shade for my face. So if you guys are thinking about giving this a try, or if you're wanting to buy a new foundation, I probably wouldn't get this, to be honest with you. I won't repurchase this again. Unless by some miracle, these two mixed together is like the perfect blend, then yeah. But as far as right now, no. The concealer is really good. It has not creased at all. So I definitely love that. But that is pretty much all I have to say about that. Totally quoting Forrest Gump. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have not subscribed, then please do. Don't forget to thumbs up and leave me your comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!